Every day in America, over 2,000 vehicles are stolen, and thieves are getting smarter. That's over 100 cars every hour. And these criminals? They're getting smarter, faster, and sneakier. From family SUVs to high-end brands, no one's off limits. It can start with something as small as a coin in your door handle. Don't be the next target. Let's expose the tricks before they strike. Scam number 17, keyless fob relay attack. As much as we may celebrate the rise of smart car technology, it has also made car theft terrifyingly easy. This scam is growing fast in suburban neighborhoods, malls, and even quiet streets. You might notice someone slowly walking past your driveway or hovering near you in a parking lot. They're not lost. They're scanning. One thief captures your key fob signal from inside your home, while another uses it near your vehicle to unlock and start the engine without ever touching the key. That doesn't mean we should hate the technology. The automotive world is evolving, and it's our job to stay informed and cautious. In fact, the key fob is one of the most praised features in modern vehicles. It's convenient, secure, until it's not. The problem isn't the fob itself, but where and how we store it. Many people hang their keys near doors or garages, unaware that the signal can travel much farther than expected. If your fob is too close to the vehicle, let's say hanging on a wall next to the garage, a thief could relay the signal, start the car, and drive off without a trace. Even push-to-start systems are no match for this trick. Always store your key fob far from doors and windows. Better yet, use a Faraday pouch or box to block the signals. Tech isn't the enemy. Complacency is. What if pressing that lock button is the exact thing putting you at risk? Scam number 16, code-grabbing devices. Modern cars are basically computers on wheels, with over 100 microprocessors controlling everything from your brakes to your infotainment system. And here's the catch. All those systems trust each other blindly. So if a thief breaks into one part, say the entry system, they can easily hijack the rest. It's like giving them a backstage pass to your entire car. This scam works when you click your key fob in a public space, like outside a mall, grocery store, or gym. While you think you're locking your car, a thief nearby uses a code-grabbing device to capture the signal your fob sends. Once they have it, they can replay it to unlock your car like they own it. These devices were once rare, expensive, and mostly in the hands of professionals. But now, they're being sold openly on sites like Amazon and eBay, often disguised as car testing tools or diagnostic equipment. That's the scary part. They're cheap, easy to get, and legal to buy. Anyone, even a teenager, can order one and start stealing cars. But there are ways to fight back. Manually lock your car in public so no signal is sent. If your vehicle supports it, upgrade to a rolling code fob. It changes the code every time, so thieves can't reuse it. You thought hackers were only after your Wi-Fi? Wait until you see where else they're plugging in. And no, it's not your phone charger. Scam number 15, hacking the OBD port. Don't just trust every mechanic with your car. Some have more than oil changes in mind. These days, car thieves don't need to break in. They just plug in. The onboard diagnostics port, or OBD port, is meant for checking your car's health, but in the wrong hands, it becomes a backdoor for theft. Thieves use it to program a brand new key and steal your car without even making a sound. Let me tell you about my neighbor, Eric. He took his car in to check a check engine light. Just a quick scan, nothing major. The mechanic plugged in an OBD scanner, gave him a report, and off he went. Everything seemed normal. Until 3 months later, his car disappeared from the driveway. No broken windows, no alarms, no sign of a break-in. Turns out, someone had cloned a key using the OBD port during that visit. The thief waited, watched, and took the car when no one was looking. By the time anyone realized, it was already gone, untraceable. This isn't rare. It's happening more and more, especially with push-to-start vehicles and newer models. Protect yourself. Always go to a trusted auto shop. Never let just anyone plug into your car. Better yet, install an OBD lock or move the port completely. Add a steering wheel lock for extra peace of mind. Because sometimes, the real heist starts with a quick scan. Scam number 14, GPS or GSM jamming. Criminals use signal jammers, tiny cheap devices that silence your GPS, GSM, and even Bluetooth. That means once they take your car, your tracker can't scream for help. No alerts, no location, no recovery. These gadgets aren't science fiction. They're sold online for the price of a pizza, and they work frighteningly well. A car disappears, and the owner just stares at a silent phone screen. That's why smart protection is layered. Don't stop at one tracker. Hide multiple in different locations. Use tracking systems that notify you when jamming is detected. The moment that alert hits, you know something's wrong. And here's the power move. Install a non-GPS kill switch. It's offline and untouchable. If they can't start the engine, they're not going anywhere. Thieves are evolving, and so should your defense. Because while they're jamming your signals, you should already be jamming their plans. Now imagine you buy a car, everything checks out, but the car, it has secrets, a different past, a different name. Scam number 13, VIN cloning. This scam turns stolen cars into legal ones without you ever knowing. A thief steals a car, then copies a real vehicle identification number, VIN, from a similar make and model. They slap that fake identity onto the stolen car, and boom, it now has a clean history. You think you're buying a great used car? Nope, you're buying someone else's stolen ride. And the worst part? You won't know until it's too late. Police show up, your car gets impounded, and suddenly, you're stuck in the middle of a crime you didn't commit. This scam shows up in the news far too often. Just last month, a man bought a used SUV from a classifieds ad. Clean title, great price, smooth seller. 3 weeks later, police impounded it. Turned out the VIN was cloned from a similar vehicle in another state. To protect yourself, always start with a VIN check using trusted platforms like NICB's VIN Check or Carfax. Don't stop there. Make sure the VIN number on the dashboard matches the one on the door jamb, the vehicle title, and your insurance documents. Inconsistencies are a huge red flag. Look closely at the VIN plate itself. Scratches, fresh rivets, or mismatched panels around the VIN area may mean someone swapped it. If something feels off, walk away. It's better to lose a deal than lose your car and your money. Don't just take the seller's word for it. A little extra checking now can save you a whole world of legal and financial pain later. We've decoded the digital hacks. Now let's circle back to that curious little coin we dropped earlier. It's not just spare change, it's a setup. If you're finding these scams as wild as we do, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss the next trick up their sleeve. Scam number 12, coin in door handle trick. This trick is as clever as it is dangerous. Thieves place a small coin or piece of plastic in your car door handle, usually on the passenger side. It's so subtle, most people don't even notice it. When you press your key fob to lock the car, it doesn't actually lock completely. The coin jams the mechanism. You walk away, thinking everything is secure, but it's not. Now the thief has an easy way in. They wait until you're out of sight, open the unlocked door, and steal your belongings. Or worse, your car. In rare but terrifying cases, someone may even hide inside the car, waiting until you drive off before they strike. Yes, that's how sneaky and serious this scam is. Always check your passenger door handle before getting in. Walk around your car and take a good look. If you see a coin or anything suspicious jammed in the handle, don't brush it off. It didn't fall there by accident. Step back immediately. Do not open the door. Call the police if something feels off. This scam thrives in distraction. It's most common in busy parking lots, malls, grocery stores, gas stations, anywhere your guard is likely down. If you think a coin's the worst thing you could find on your door handle, wait until you hear what slips between your window. Scam number 11, Slim Jim or Lockout tool. You'd be surprised how many vehicles, yes, even recent models, are still vulnerable to this old school trick. After a hiking trip, we lost the key to a 2020 Ram 1500. Stranded and out of options, we called a a mechanic. He pulled out a slim jim, slid it between the window and rubber seal, and within seconds, the door was open. No damage, no noise. Just a clean, quiet entry, and I was amused how simple and effective these tools still are. Slim jims were never made for theft. They were originally designed for locksmiths to help people in emergencies, just like when we lost our key after that hike. But here's the catch. A thin strip of spring steel is all it takes. They're easy to buy, and even easier to make. And now, thieves have taken full advantage. What was once a rescue tool has become a quiet way in. These tools are now being used in public parking lots, trailheads, malls, and packed event spaces, anywhere people are distracted or parked for hours. While you're enjoying a concert or hiking in the woods, someone could be scouting your vehicle. The tool slides between the window and the rubber seal. Inside, there's a rod that controls the door lock. With a little feel and patience, you can hook the rod and unlock the door just like from the inside. To protect your vehicle, install an aftermarket alarm or kill switch. Many alarms send instant phone alerts if someone tampers with your car. A kill switch adds backup. Even if they get in, they can't drive off. From tools to titles, the next con artist won't break in. They'll just claim it was always theirs, and you might even thank them for it. Scam number 10, rental reclaim. It's obvious that rental cars have GPS tracking and security systems, but here's what they don't tell you. Not every company plays fair. Some are shady, unregistered, and looking to set you up. Don't just trust a handshake and a smile. One moment, your rental is safely parked outside a mall. The next, it's gone. You report it, only to find out the owner came and took it back. Or worse, you're blamed for the theft. Many victims get lured by individuals offering extra cars for rent. No paperwork, no contracts, just cash. If you're lucky, you'll return it without issues. But if anything goes wrong, damage, theft, or a false report, you're legally stuck with a car that was never yours to begin with. Another trick? Fake employees at drop-off points. Airports and city centers are hotspots. You pull in, someone in a vest walks up, smiles, takes the keys, and disappears. Always return rentals at official locations. Ask for an ID and receipt. Use a drop box if the office is closed. And always take photos of the car and the person receiving it. Because with the wrong rental, you're not just borrowing a car, you're borrowing a problem. But sometimes, you hand them the keys yourself, smiling, waving, watching your car roll away. Scam number 9, test drive theft. If you sell cars, this one's for you. Whether you run a dealership, own a small yard, or are just selling your car online, you need to hear this. The scam looks harmless at first. A potential buyer shows up, polite and interested. Sometimes, they even bring along their own mechanic to check things out. Sounds legit, right? That's the trick. They ask for a test drive. You see 2 people and think it's safe to let the car go. You hand over the keys. They drive off and never come back. This scam is hitting private sellers and small dealerships hard. It's especially common when selling through platforms like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, or even roadside yards. One seller said he trusted a buyer because they seemed professional and had tools. That was the last time he saw his car. To avoid being next, always verify ID and insurance before a test drive. Better yet, go with them or have someone follow closely behind. Never let the car out of your sight. Meet in public places with cameras or security. Never at home. Never alone. Because once they're gone, the chances of getting your car back? Almost zero. Don't let a fake test drive become a real loss. Still think you're in control? Great, because the next buyer doesn't even want your car. Just your trust, your inbox, and a fake payment you'll regret forever. Scam number 8, fake buyer deposit scam. The car is yours. Just hold it for me. Sounds sweet, right? A buyer messages you online, eager to grab your car. They even offer to send a deposit right now to secure it. You think finally, a serious buyer. But hold on. They'll send a fake Zelle or PayPal screenshot showing payment. Sometimes, they'll claim the money is processing or that Zelle is delayed, but nothing ever hits your account. In some cases, they'll even say they accidentally overpaid and ask you to refund the difference. But the truth is, there was never any payment at all. They're either trying to trick you out of money or stall you while they gather your info for a bigger scam, even stealing the car later. Don't fall for screenshots. Don't rush. Never accept payment proof that's not in your actual bank. If the money isn't there, it doesn't exist. Also, beware of buyers who avoid calls, ask too many questions, or never want to meet in person. Trust your gut. Real buyers don't need to act shady. Scammers want to move fast. Slow them down. Ever heard the phrase, too good to be true? Well, what if the tow truck coming to rescue your car was actually the one stealing it? Scam number 7. Fake tow trucks. When your car breaks down, stress kicks in fast. You're frustrated, maybe stranded, and just want the problem gone. That's exactly when scammers strike. Fake tow truck drivers are now showing up at roadside scenes or even outside homes, posing as professionals, but they're not there to help. They're there to steal. No company logos, no paperwork, no official ID, just a truck, a vest, and confidence. They hook up your vehicle and drive off like it's part of the job. And once they're gone, so is your car, often never to be seen again. Don't panic. Take a moment. Never let your stress make the call. Always contact a verified, registered tow company. Ask for ID. Confirm the license plate. If you can, ride along with the tow driver or follow them to the repair location. And this doesn't just happen on highways. It happens in residential driveways, mall parking lots, and apartment complexes too. Protect your vehicle with a wheel lock or boot. Install a GPS tracker or dash cam to catch any funny business. A real tow helps. A fake one robs you blind. Don't hand over your car in a panic. Pause, verify, protect. Speaking of rescues, the next scammer isn't driving a truck. They're walking right up to your window with a face full of fake concern. Scam number 6, fake emergency. This scam plays on your instinct to panic. You're parked at a gas station or just getting back from the store. Someone taps your window acting concerned. Your tire's flat, or there's smoke coming out. Naturally, you jump out to check. That's exactly what they want. While your attention shifts, an accomplice slips in, grabbing your purse, phone, or worse, your car. It's fast, smooth, and feels like a blur. These aren't just random thieves. They're organized, slick, and target drivers who are alone or distracted. It's often done in places where people let their guard down. Public parking lots, fuel stations, or grocery stores. And yes, they act friendly. Some might even wear uniforms or pretend to be mechanics. Here's what to do. Stay calm. Keep doors locked. If someone flags you down, roll the window just slightly. Don't exit the car immediately. Instead, drive to a safer, well-lit area if you must inspect something. Sometimes they don't need to fake an emergency, they create one. Ever been rear-ended on purpose? Scam number 5, the fender trap. Not every fender bender is an accident. Some are a trap. You're driving or pulling out of a parking lot and suddenly, bump! Another car lightly taps your bumper. It feels minor, nothing serious. You pull over, step out to check the damage or talk to the other driver. That's when it happens. While you're outside, distracted, an accomplice sneaks in, grabs your valuables or drives off with your car. It happens fast. In most cases, the accident was never an accident. It was staged from the start. The whole setup is designed to catch you off guard. Think about it. Your door's unlocked, the engine's running, and your mind is focused on the dent. They're counting on your shock. It's most common at busy intersections, parking garages, and crowded store lots, places where confusion and distraction are easy. So what do? First, don't panic. Before stepping out, turn off the engine, take the keys, and lock the doors. Look around. Check your mirrors. If something feels wrong, stay in the car and call for help. Real accidents happen, but real scams do too. Never assume it's just a bump. It might be a setup. You stepped out, they slipped in. But here's the twist. What if they didn't need to slip in at all? What if they already had a copy? Scam number 4, spare key theft. We all love a good backup plan, just not when it's for thieves. Yes, spare keys are helpful. We've all lost one, panicked, then found it in the fridge. But when someone else makes a copy of your key, that's not backup, that's a setup. This scam happens quietly. You hand over your keys at the dealership, valet stand, or repair shop. A dishonest employee makes a copy or records the key code. Weeks later, your car's gone. No broken glass, no alarm, no clue. Why? Because they had a spare. Your spare. These thieves are patient. They wait until you're not watching, maybe even until you've forgotten the visit. Then, when the time is right, they strike. Always use trusted, reputable service centers. Avoid leaving personal documents, garage openers, or house keys in the car. If your car has valet mode, use it. It limits access to storage and certain features. And here's a smart move. Ask the shop not to store your key data. It's your car, your choice. Last line of defense? Install a GPS tracker. You might not stop the theft, but you'll know where your car ends up, because the only person who should have a spare key is you. Surprisingly, sometimes the danger is flashing red and blue in your rear view when it shouldn't be. Scam number 3, fake police stop or impersonation. You're driving alone at night. Suddenly, flashing lights appear behind you. It looks like an unmarked police car, but what if it's not? Some thieves impersonate law enforcement to pull drivers over. They'll use fake sirens, lights, and even uniforms to make it look official. Once you stop, the scam begins. They might inspect your car, plant a tracking device, or worse, steal your vehicle or rob you on the spot. These fake stops usually happen in isolated areas or late hours when you're more likely to comply without question. Don't panic, but don't be naive either. If you're unsure, slow down and drive to a public, well-lit area. A gas station or 24-hour store is best. Call 911 and explain what's happening. Real dispatchers will tell you if the stop is legit. Ask for a proper ID and badge. Don't unlock your doors or get out unless you're 100% sure it's law enforcement. It's not paranoia, it's protection. These criminals count on fear and confusion. Trust your gut. Stay calm and never pull over somewhere unsafe just because lights are flashing behind you. It's your right to protect yourself. Don't give that away. They don't need a badge, just confidence and a signal. The next trick is even simpler. A stranger flashes their lights and you follow. Scam number 2, flash and redirect scam. It starts with flashing headlights behind you. A car pulls up close. Someone motions for you to roll down your window. Hey, you missed a turn. It's blocked ahead. Take the next right. It's quicker. Seems helpful, right? Wrong. This is a setup. The scammer isn't helping you. They're guiding you into a trap. That quiet side road they're suggesting, their partners are waiting. Once you turn off the main road, they block you in. Your car, your wallet, even your safety, all at risk. This trick is common during late hours or in areas you're unfamiliar with. They prey on your trust and urgency, especially if you're tired, lost, or alone. Stay on main roads. Never take detours from strangers, no matter how convincing they seem. If someone insists there's a hazard ahead, keep driving until you confirm it yourself, and never roll down your window fully. If anything feels off, head to the nearest gas station or police station. You dodged a dozen traps, escaped the side road ambush, and now you're back in the city. But what's that paper under your wiper? A fine? Or something far more sinister? Scam number 1, parking ticket scheme. You return to your car after shopping or grabbing coffee. There's a parking ticket on your windshield. Looks legit, has a logo, even a QR code to pay now. It's completely fake. You might wonder, if it's a secure lot, how did they even get in? Simple. Scammers pay the standard parking fee, just like any visitor. That small amount is nothing compared to what they can steal from you. Once inside, they walk around targeting random cars, placing fake tickets under wipers. Some even dress like parking attendants to look official. Don't fall for it. Always pay at the mall kiosks or exit gates. If a ticket shows up on your windshield without reason or was never handed to you in person, pause and investigate. Never scan sketchy QR codes. It might look official, but it's a digital trap. Car thieves are getting smarter, so stay sharper. Owning a car is risky, but buying one? Just as dangerous. Let's talk about 17 traps. Scamming millions of used car buyers every year. You've come this far. Don't stop now.